that's all I know is to win. You know what I'm saying? And that's what make the situation with me and Floyd so, tight, because he understand it and he take me to another level with it, because all he knows is to win. Yeah. So I'm just like, and it puts me on, he like, and I thought I was cocky. He told me I was too humble. He told me I'm too humble. He said, Freck, you don't need, you know what I'm saying? You can hear what he say about other rappers and all that. You know what I'm saying? But, I can't, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? But, I just, take the confidence with it and take the good with it, man, and continue to just do the right thing, man. Keep God first. And I just want to work hard, man, because I know that's where it's at. And I know if I do that, then I can't lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the good thing about having, Amalgam, behind it, because, talking to y'all guys, man, and really, and just the sincerity y'all got with y'all company. Besides the fact that what you going to do with Philthy Rich or Freck or Max B or Joe Button or whoever you want to do with it, just the fact that, because a person got to be able to want to do that for themselves, regardless, because if they just doing it for somebody else or something like that, it don't even make no sense. But just the fact that you that intimate about what you doing with your company, it's like, wow, and you feel like about, damn, it ain't just about what we doing. It's like, this is what we going to do regardless. We would love to do it with you, you know what I mean? But we doing this regardless, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way anybody's supposed to feel. Anybody I want to work with, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I could bring the carrots and the peas. You might got to bring the turkey. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to make it the middle like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm okay with just letting me know what I got to bring to the table. And I'm alright with that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all guys, I already know what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not no fool. I already understand. So it's just like, and I know, with Floyd, with that crazy motherfucker. You know what I mean? With him just doing what he doing, man, you know what I mean? He's just been like a big brother to me and just been doing everything that he can do for me, teaching me a lot of things, man, above and beyond music, besides the money and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Just showing me so many priceless things that's going to take me to another level, because I'm able to see these things. Once I'm in the hallway and shit, you know what I mean? I'm waiting and shit. So Tony Pope, nigga, I see the door crack and I see him in there. I see L.A. Reid, you know what I'm saying? Then I see Jermaine Dupri walking around. Then I see Pharrell, you know what I'm saying? All in this one meeting. Then I see a bunch of white dudes with suits. Mark Pitts, I didn't know it was Mark Pitts at the time. Daryl Jones, you know what I mean? Memphis, all of these dudes in the same meeting. They all tell you, same meeting, about 20 dudes, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting out there in the lobby, I'm in the hallway waiting for the meeting, thinking their meeting gonna be over. They come get me like 10 minutes. They ready to see you. I walk straight in the office. I walked in the office, you know what I mean? Everybody in there, I go straight in, I smile, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I smile, everybody smile, got extra comfortable. You know what I mean? I shake L.A. Reid's hand, you know what I'm saying? He said, what's your name? I'm like Freck Billionaire. He's like, billionaire? I only know 2 billionaires. I said, 3 now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, next thing, you know what I mean? He said, Tony was like, let him hear something, Freck. I'm like, let him hear something. You ain't telling him about me yet? He said, yeah, but you know what I mean? I just need you to convince him real fast. You know what I'm saying? So, I told him I normally don't do this for free, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to do this for y'all one time, you know what I mean? So y'all can so we can wrap this shit up real fast. Pretty much get this done, you know what I mean? I rap for about a minute and a half.
What's the verse you spit?
I told them niggas, I'll start off with the John just spit. Without further ado, America's Freck. I'm accepted everywhere like American Express. I keep my name on the plate so the popo can tell who it is in that spider on them Loco Corrals, the F430 coupe on them Loco Latrells. I usually park it on Rodeo in front of Coco Chanel's. I got hoes that I let groom my mink with a comb. I only smoke exotic shit that stink when it's blown. The G4 is like a condo, you would think you was home. It fly at real fast rates, once you blink I'm in Rome. And I party all night like I don't believe in sleep. With Tahiti bitches giving out Tahitian treats. And they don't even speak English, the ring lace. Order room service at the Waldorf and tell them bring a case. Hell no, I don't recall what it costs for the fluid. See, it ain't what you do, it's how you floss when you do it. I'm a boss when I do it. Just look at my record player. They days is numbered, tables turning, quicker than record players. Until these rappers recognize I ain't gonna be able to get no shut-eye. We can have a Star Wars like Return to the Jedi. You fucking with a dude got a pass that you ain't got a clue of. I got watches from Chris Air that he only made 2 of. You probably catch me rapping on 106th Street. Wrong. I'm on a prima donna yacht 106 feet long. Never stuck in one spot, move around like aerobics. I'm in the water scot-free as I cruise the coast of Bogota. Hoes call me Capitan on how I play the cockpit. I don't need no occasions and holidays to cop shit. I run the game like Dorset. I endorse checks. There's monitors on the premises. Stupid, we seen you from the doorstep. They goddamn right whoever think I'm a floss. Like clockwork, I fishtail in that pink Simon Porsche. It's not a boxer neither. I'm not a boxer either. So if you put your hands up, I'll let you box the heater. I'm Mr. I'll be there in a New York minute, the Lair Traveler. Got the Pacific time zones out on a air traveler. And for the record, I like to say I can't no kid. See these trillion cut rubies, volcano red. Just when you having a good time, that's when I leave with your diva. I've been doing this since good times and leave it to Beaver. I know the dames, I know the game, I've been pimped since high school. Like Florida rain, the chain hold water like an Olympic-sized pool. I got a nice smile, gear straight, hair straight, cardiac sculptures on the chain that's pear-shaped. The broads I hit, the bars I spit, they can't face and outline me. Unfortunate, they fraudulent, they try to trace and outline me. When I'm flying the coupe Lex, I hit dimes like hoops necks, from behind and true neck, from blinds to brunettes. If she centerfold in a party, I sport her. I got quarters that sort of remind you of Sidney Poitier's daughter. Once I'm in her ear, I interfere with all that shit you've been telling her. I give her a receipt so she can return all that shit you've been selling her. I'm from West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the corner is where I spent most of my days. I caught a murder one, judge made it immunity. Now we stay in Fort Lauderdale, gated communities. They ask what I'm looking like financially. I said, ain't no telling, miss. Let's just say Tiffany and Co. got me on their mailing list. Let's just say you walk over to that black bent, open the glove box, and see whose name is in that black print. You know what I mean? And that's all I had to say.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? They threw the towel in. You know what I mean? They threw the towel in. You know what I'm saying? That's the first rhyme I ever wrote. I wrote that in jail. First rap I ever wrote. And I wrote that in jail, man. And, you know, it took me there. First rap I ever wrote that really took me there. And once I did that, you know what I mean, L.A. Reid, you know, he just stood up and started clapping. And then, you know, and then I remember, I don't know if you know the Asian lady Karen Clark, or she's like kind of a big deal. You know what I mean? She works for Usher. You know what I mean? A lot. She's working over the label. She was like, does he have any songs? Like, can he make music? Like. And then Jermaine Dupri was like, you know what I mean? He said, I don't know if he know how to make songs, but I know you're a star. You know what I'm saying? L.A. Reid said, somebody gonna get his kid a deal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it was just like, you know, and then that happened, you know what I'm saying? And it was just history from that, man. And I just never, you know what I mean? And that's just how it is for me, you know what I'm saying? That's what separates me from everybody else, because, you know, the positions that God put me in, and the fact that I recognize, you know, what I got and what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just go extra hard, man. And, you know, that's it, man. Just from then, that was the beginning. So I'm like, damn. And that's all I ever knew. So shit that other niggas was going through, and, you know, going through bullshit with A&Rs and having people listen to your shit. I don't know what that was like. Trying to beat people's ears up with your mixtapes and convince them that you hot. I never went through that. I went to them and they recognized what the fuck it was, and that was it. So I can't even do nothing. I can't fathom nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, a lot of people, but you know, there's pros and cons to anything. And what that situation is, it's like the people that do go through that, the earlier grind, you know what I'm saying? They get to build that foundation and come back to that fan base. So and lead up to their way to the CEOs. I'm at the CEOs and I had to go back to the fans and let them know who I was. So they're like, damn, who the fuck is this dude? This dude like a big deal. Like all these guys is with him, and they just might have just thought I was just hanging out with rich guys all the time, and they might not thought I was that talented. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's how they seen it, because I already noticed the reaction I was getting from some people until they actually took a chance to really listen to me. Let me listen to what this kid is saying. You know what I'm saying? And if you listen to every one of my rhymes, you know what I'm saying? All them shits is flawless. You know what I'm saying? Any one of my shits, you'll sit there and listen to them, and I'm going to say some classic shit that, you know, that a nigga like Big could have said. A timeless line, not just things that's fads. Like if I say on Fab album, I'm the best hands down like 630. Come on, man. You know what I mean? That's a classic line. Best hands down like 630. Anybody in the world could have said that line. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't. I did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, and I always do that. You know what I'm saying? You know? And I got classic ones for days. Y'all niggas like LA, y'all Los Angeles. Be for real, man. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? That don't even make no sense. You know what I mean? So it's like my mind. I believe that everything is how we see it. We all see things differently. You know what I'm saying? Half full, half empty, whatever the case may be. Tomato, and it could be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So my outlook on things is so different. Sometimes it's a good thing and a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I get impatient with shit that most people like. This is the process. I'm like, the process? What the fuck is you talking about? Is we doing it or not doing it? Because that's all the way I'm used to doing it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is it a go or not a go? You know what I'm saying? We gonna spend this money and that's it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing to it. So it's like.
I'm a money chaser. I'm a money chaser. I'm a money chaser. I'm a money chaser. I'm a money chaser.
West Philly, you know who it is, bar for bar, bitch. Let's get into it. Look, holla at me if you need some dope prepaid. Like Dwayne, I can get the D-Wade.